So welcome everybody. So today we're going to look at minor 7 chord positions, minor 7 bar chord positions. We'll look at these both on the 6th string and the 5th string as usual. So I'm going to show you one position to play with the root note on the 6th string so you can play all of these notes, all of these minor 7 chords. And then one on the 5th string so you can play all of these minor chords, minor 7 chords, okay? So let's begin with the 6th string, root on the 6th string, root meaning the bass note, the key that the chord is in, okay? And this is such a lovely, easy one. Just one finger, right? It's rare that you get that with these bar chords. We have the major 7s. If you watch that video, that's all like this, right? So really nice. So we'll start on the 3rd fret. Again, I recommend you start up here on the 5th fret or something and then start going down because it's going to be easier to press the strings in up here on the 7th fret and all that. And it's also closer together if you have small fingers or small hands until you learn to stretch them out a bit. So we're going to bar the 3rd fret or the 5th fret, wherever you want to do it is fine. This is a G because I'm starting on the 5th fret. Make sure that whole bar sounds first, right? Whole bar sounds nice. Then you're just going to bring, so simple, so great, just 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and that's it. Everything else is open. 6th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, all open, and then beautiful. And that's it. And you can move that anywhere, and even E open. Right? We probably already talked about that in the other video, but that would be E open. It always comes from there, right? Every origin is from there. It's very easy. See, open chord, the open E, then you just slide it everything up, and that's where it comes from. See? The open position chords are technically bar chords. You know, if you slide them up one fret, it's the same, usually the same positioning. It is the same positioning. So that's the 6th string, root on the 6th string, minor 7. Then just come down one string. We're going to, again, as always, mute the 6th string with your 1st finger. So barring the 5th string to the 1st string. Make sure that sounds right. And then barring the 6th string, muting the 6th string, touching it so it doesn't sound. The 1st string is going to be open. You're going to bring 2nd finger on the 4th fret, 1 fret in front of your index finger on the 2nd string. Then skip 1 string so the 3rd string remains open. Then bring your 3rd finger on the 5th fret, so 2 frets away from your 1st finger, on the 4th string. The 5th string is played by your index finger. Okay? So that's it. Beautiful, right? And if you mute the top string, no problem. And that's it. You can again move it anywhere on the 5th string. And that's it. That's both of them. That's the minor 7 chords on the root 6th string, root 5th string. Remember, you can move them all the way up and down. You can play anywhere for that. And same thing when you come down here on the 5th string, it would be open, okay? So it doesn't change, okay? So an A minor 7 would be, right? The bar finger would be here. And then you're just going to slide up, see, same thing. Same chord, D minor 7. And then A minor 7, same chord. C is on the 6th string, root 6th string position, bar chord, and then you come down here, open, same chord. Just sounds a little different because the notes are mixed up a bit. The strings are playing different notes because we're up higher. So you'll get to, the more you play around with all this stuff, the more familiar you'll get with the fretboard, the more you'll, just know what you're playing when you're there. And I know because I remember when I first started playing, especially the scales and soloing, it looks confusing because everything looks the same, right? Especially when you get up higher. But it constantly repeats itself over and over again. There's patterns everywhere on the guitar. It's just learning how to read those patterns and memorizing those patterns to some extent. But again, as always, don't let yourself get caught in the theory too much. Focus more on your spontaneous playing, your spontaneous ideas, the stuff that flows naturally. And let yourself go with that a little bit, play with that and see what comes up. Right? That's your original stuff. That's the stuff that'll be really really unique, right? And really new. Okay? So if you have any questions, comments, need clarification on anything, any videos you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. Okay? And thanks for tuning in. Remember, happy practicing, and I'll see you next time. Take care.